son who just turned 22, and a lot of his childhood is in here. So we have everything that we want to hold on. Oh, here, I'll show you. This is, to say, like, here's my 22-year-old son's childhood. These things that you just can't think, I'm going to throw them away or something. And then these were mine, and I have 3 younger brothers, and these were ours. So he used them too when he was little, my son, but they've lasted a long time now. We live in an old house. It was built in the 1860s, and old houses just don't have a lot of closets, and the closets they have are really tiny. We have no place to just keep mementos. But my husband and I tend to be less attached to things from our own lives and more attached to things from our son's life. It's more that my mother made it, and Jonathan used to love it, and so it has to have this kind of permanent life with us in a way, but in a storage unit. Oh yeah, this is a piece of a big cardboard house that we made for my son when he was really little, when he was like 2, and he drew all over. It was a big box. He kept it for years. He started when he was 2, and maybe he got rid of it when he was 4, but we had to keep a piece of it. That's his house. We used to call it, there's your house. He also went through a period when he was wearing a lot of dress hats. So those are his fedoras back there, one of which was my grandfather's fedora. So again, things that we didn't want to just say, well, we're done with them. But we really don't have room in our own house to keep these kinds of things. And just some other things in here. That was my Smith Corona typewriter back there, that turquoise. I used it all through high school and through much of college, and then my son really enjoyed using it too, so we held on to that. His drawings, he was he loved to draw all the time, so we used to have twice as much stuff in terms of that. It's hard to know what to throw away and if you're allowed to throw anything away or not. I think that some of them he would say he would want to save, toys, things like that remind him of his childhood. But then I think a lot of the boxes of papers, that's us, I think, his dad and me. I think not being willing to part with those. It almost is like a superstitious feeling that if you're getting rid of the stuff, you're getting rid of the person. I can't throw those papers out because that's who he was.
At a certain time.
Yeah. It's like they've kind of, they weren't dead when we first put them in here. Mm-hmm. They weren't dead objects entirely, but over time they become dead objects. Yeah. And then some things are never dead objects, no matter how long they sit there.